Welcome and welcome back. Welcome to the Hit Me If You Can dual blade set. This set is going to be a title update 1 min-maxed hybrid set, mixing the Shia pieces with the arc tempered radar pieces to give us that guts set to make sure that we can go in aggressive and shave some time off our hunts. This build is a hybrid TU1 build. It's going to be utilizing the best of the skills that we've got available to us today, and it's going to allow you to close that gap quicker than anything else you've ever seen before. Well, coming in on there, we're going to be using the Ray Sand Helm, the Numinous Shroud Chest, Ray Sand Braces, Numinous Overlay, and the Ray Sand Greaves with a Power Charm to squeeze in a little bit of latent power for the stamina control, but also ensuring we can get as much critical hit in there as we can. But for me, this is an evasion mantle build, and you will see why when we move into the gems and the skills in the middle. But we're going to be focusing around power prolonger and critical boost on this one with our offensive skills. Razor sharp has to be in there because, as we know, dual blade shred sharpness like you wouldn't believe, with a little bit of handicraft in there, which this is still not enough to maintain sharpness. I don't believe that Master's Touch is optimum here because we can't achieve 100% critical hit chance throughout this hunt doing this kind of build, but we're still putting these monsters down very quickly. I've gone for an ice build. I'm finding the ice on every weapon that I test with arc tempered radar, utilising that weakness element, because we're always aiming for the head if we can, and other weak spots as much as we can, but the head seems to be his number one priority, is doing 2 or 3 minutes off every weapon that I use, and that's not a lie. I will go in with a paralysis set, maybe a blast set, whatever I'm going to be trying to run optimally, but when I switch into an ice build to give it a shot to rerun the time, this is quicker than anything else on every weapon. So if you're struggling to hit that A rank, give element a shot, but you can min-max in here with paralysis if you wanted to and just alter the gems around. But yeah, coming into it from there, Power Prolong is a beautiful thing for dual blades. We know that we want to stay in demon mode and arc demon mode for as long as possible, and then 1 pip of ice attack to make sure that our element is being used at least properly. Into the armor skills, we're going to come down here to weakness exploit, agitator, latent power, hybrid. You'll see that I love weakness exploit. I'm a big advocate for it. I always have been with every single one of my builds. It's passively happening. You don't have to worry about it. As long as your positioning is good and it gets better over time, you'll be using this to 100% of its capability. Agitator level 4. We opted for level 4 here because I wanted to squeeze a level of burst in. We could have gone for full agitator, but that burst buff on 1 pip is outrageous. It has to be scored into this build, and we still get the nice agitator build from there to give us the 16 attack and 10% affinity. And then latent power coming in because it goes hybrid and it goes nice with the set bonus that we've got to ensure that we're getting as much latent power as possible, but we also get good stamina depletion throughout them phases in the fight. 2 minutes 30 passes by if you've not been hit, or you've only been hit slightly and you are in the latent power window, or if you take a good amount of damage, you will still proc latent power earlier than that. Stun resistance and stamina surge mixes in here. We've not gone for constitution, but we've gone for stamina surge, so you will lock yourself in and out of demon mode in this build. But what will happen at that time as well is you will see once you come out of demon mode, the stamina surge level 3 rapid fires your stamina back to full to enable you to go again and go again. But the most obscene beautiful thing about this build is the evade extender level 3. Those side steps are ridiculous. He finds it incredibly difficult to hit you, even if you're a little bit delayed because your animation locks during the way the dual blades kind of animations work. You've got time to pop off that sidestep or that leap underneath his legs and you are gone. You are dust. Quick and efficient. Love this Evade Extender 3 with the dual blade set. And then burst level 1. Very, very optimum thing to squeeze into your build. It's worth sacrificing the full agitator to do so just because of the flat attack buff that you get. And then maximum might falls in here by accident. It does activate in very small windows of time when your stamina is full to give you a little bit of buff for 2 or 3 seconds, but it's not really going to give you what you need. But it's nice to have for those little moments for them extra 1 or 2 critical hits throughout the hunt. And then Coalescence comes in here because of the way that the radar fight and these elemental animals are. You are getting a little bit more elemental damage from there as well. And then a triple set bonus. We want Lord's Soul. Guts and Tenacity is a fantastic skill. It's enabled me to unlock a little bit of peace of my mindset to get out there and go aggressive. As you're coming down on your seikret and you're about to engage any monster with this kind of set bonus on, you should be thinking, go for it. Rush, push, test yourself, and try and output as much DPS as possible because that lethal hit comes, you're living and you're surviving. So you've got a little safety net there to ensure that you're in a really good spot with Lord's Soul. But I like it. It's allowed me to push myself further as a hunter. As Oshia's Pulse, we know, very overpowered. There's no recovery bonuses in this set, but it's nice because of the way that the evasion works with the evasion mantle to keep healing past that health. Because the way that we can be almost untouchable once we're in a good focus mode, locked in, bit of a flow state with this weapon, you're healing back to full health anyway. Then Radar's Voltage to ensure we're pushing latent power as much as possible. But yeah, first set with this was a beautiful thing. It really, really was. Coming in here and being able to do as much damage as we can was absolutely fantastic. We wanted to make sure that we could output as much damage as possible, and we achieved that with absolute greatness. The monster went down fast. I've been going for kill times, not capture times, to make sure I can hit an A rank by killing, because I like to kill and not capture. And it's been great. But give it a shot. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for all the support in the channel so far. If I've been any value to you throughout your time of watching my channel, please hit that subscribe button. We're at 250 subscribers. It has blown my mind how much we've achieved in such a small amount of time. And I appreciate every single comment, every like. It means the absolute world to me. I'd love to know how you get on with this. If there's any questions or tweaks that you would make of the more optimum dual blades mains out there that can educate me and push me further, please hit it in the comments. I would love to have an education on these. And we look forward to the next Capcom news for the collaboration to come out. Really, really excited. Maybe Devil May Cry hits us. That's what my guess is. But I'll probably do another video over the next couple of days to put out what my actual prediction is for this collaboration. But thank you for all the support on the channel. Appreciate every one of you. If there's anything you need, hit me up. And yeah, leave a like and subscribe. You know the vibes. Peace.